We are watching Minecraft live today, which, if you don't know, it's basically Minecon live, but they've changed the name because Minecon live didn't really make any sense. But yeah, Minecraft live is basically a stream done by the creators of Minecraft, and it is basically just letting the gamers know the latest features in the world of Minecraft, what's being added and all that stuff. And there's a mob vote and it's very controversial. Why did it? They've changed OBS, okay. But yeah, basically there's a mob vote on Twitter and it is probably, it's people get very mad about it. Let me actually get Twitter up just so I know what's being said about it. But yeah, it's very controversial. But last year I missed it somehow. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed Minecon Live, and it was, the mob vote was, oh my god, people are still talking about it to this day. But it says it's starting at 4:20. Oh, here we go. Let's just unmute that. So yeah, I thought I'd stream it just because I stream a lot of events and this one's very big in the Minecraft community. But yeah, they just announced a bunch of features for this is probably not going to be the next update. It's going to be the update after that, because the next update's already confirmed to be the cave update because they delayed it. So yeah, this is going to be like 1.19 stuff, probably going to be coming out very late next year, maybe 2 years. It takes them a while just because of, well, there's no COVID, maybe next year. But anyway, you have to wait a while, which is very sad. There are snapshots though that only usually take about, they don't take as long. But yeah, I'm very excited to so it says, okay, so this is the pre-show. The pre-show starts at 4:25. So the actual stuff starts at 5. So yeah, so it's not really properly beginning for another 35 minutes ish. But so while we wait for 4:25, I think we should check out the mobs. Now, this is the part where you can vote for the mob that they'll then add in to the game. And last time it was the glow squid, which is actually in the game now. That came out in the last update, which was a few months ago. So it actually was quite a quick turnaround time, only a few months. So yeah, they'll probably be able to. But yeah, I missed last Minecon live and it was a very controversial thing. So let's just check out the mob videos. Here we go. Because I do kind of know the different mobs, but I'm not completely sure what I'm going to vote for. Probably going to be the one, what is it, the ally, or whatever it's called. That one. I might vote for that one. I'm not really sure. To be honest, I'm not completely sure. So let's just check out the videos.
Hello? You're so cute. Are you lost too? I don't like the darkness either. Yikes, it's too dark in here.
So this one is probably one of the, isn't the best one. The glare.
When they are in an area that is dark enough for monsters. The glare flies to dark areas for you. When it gets grumpy, you will know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. You can also bring it with you and proves once and for all that you can be grumpy and cute at the same time.
Will Tiny Agnes ever find Tiny Jens? Whose lair is this? Do you want the glare to join Minecraft? Tune into Minecraft Live on October 16th.
Which is today.
And change Minecraft forever.
So, yeah, what I have found though is that this Minecraft, I mean, the mobs that they, oh, actually there's one underneath. Yeah, no. So yeah, these are very, like, un-Minecrafty things. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and I haven't thought about this very well. But yeah, there isn't any mobs at the moment, right? Or like a very small amount of mobs that their purpose is to help the player do something. And there's a I think all three of them do that. They like are there to sort of, they're like a mob that helps a player like directly with a task or something like that by doing something, and that's a very un-Minecrafty thing. I'm surprised because usually they don't go that far sort of out of what's already there, but yeah, this is very sort of new to Minecraft, like a mob that literally is just there to help you complete something, or like it's like a bit redstone-y, some of them as well. So yeah, very new, different. It's like, it's barely a mob at this point, it's more like a robot. A bit. Has like an AI as well though, so it's a first. So let's watch this one, which is the one which I think is the most popular, and I think this is the one I might vote for. I'm not sure though.
Tiny Agnes, where are you? Hello, fellow music fan. You're my only friend now that Tiny Agnes is gone. Here, take my hand.
It's like a story in this.
Typical.
Oh, the pre-show's
You
dying.
must be the LA. Thanks for collecting all these cookies for me.
I will.
Do that with any item I give you?
Oh, it starts with Mumbo Jumbo. Okay, we need to watch this. We need to watch Mumbo Jumbo.
Wasn't it? It should definitely help the situation. A little bit of redstone lamp action, and of course a tiny bit of TNT, why not? And now that I'm fully prepared, I want to welcome you to the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show 2021. Absolutely glorious. This first little batch of videos are all linked by the way they take the game and create a challenge for themselves and their friends.
Hey everyone, my name is PathRD, and today we're going to be playing Minecraft with not only one mice, but two. This is not going to end well. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Let's show everyone how it rolls. So our main mice...
Alright, I think we might go back to that. I do want to watch the pre-show, but I also kind of want to watch these, because I haven't watched these yet. So yeah, this is the what's it called? Ally. And yeah.
Dance too? Amazing. If you give an allay an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop them.
Tiny Jens?
Will Tiny Jens ever drop an album? Was that Tiny Agnes's voice?
What
Do you
is
want
this?
the LA to join Minecraft? Tune in to Minecraft Live on October 16th.
So yeah, that's the ally, which you give it an item, it collects the item. I don't know how far of a radius it does. Did they say that? And then you can make it bring to a note block or just a person. So I'm not... the thing is, these are so vague, so they're probably going to explain more to do with it during the stream. So next up, we've got the... probably one of the... This is a very controversial one, because there is a lot of people who hate this, and a lot of people who love it, and yeah, so it's a controversial one. And obviously, if it's controversial among the creators, it's going to be controversial among the viewers, just because the creators' viewers kind of have like arguments. There's not many people actually making their decision; they're just listening to what their favorite content creators saying. But yeah, so this is a very controversial one. I don't actually know much of what it does. I think it's like a rant. Let's just watch.
Tiny Jens, I'm down here.
Where are we?
I don't know, but look at this lovely copper.
Is that a copper golem?
Yes.
So
It must be
this is
old.
sort of
Over
one that
time,
would
they freeze into
expand on the copper
Let's build our own copper golem. Maybe it can help.
thing which they added in the previous update. More copper related stuff.
Life in it.
So yeah, I think these guys have like a time limit.
The copper golem is a mob that you, the player, can build yourself. It oxidizes over time and loves to randomly press copper buttons. So, they would be added to the game as well.
Will they make it to the show on time? Did they save any cookies for Tiny Boo? Do you want
I'm not even gonna. So yeah, they basically press buttons or do stuff randomly, I guess. Oh, there's actually a website. So the copper golem you make the copper golem, which is kind of like the iron golem so it's like part of there's another golem in the game, and I guess in that way, yeah. So, which makes me think, how the other items, like, found? I don't know if I explained that. Because if you can't create the other mobs, do you have to find them? Because I think the cave one, yeah, is just found in caves. But yeah. So yeah, this one is basically... It oxidizes and gets slower and then completely stops working, so it kind of has a time limit. But it's very cheap to make, I guess, because I think it's only... Well, actually, I don't know if they explain that. But I'm guessing it's quite easy to make. I mean, if anything, at least it's makeable, so you could technically just make hundreds of them, depending on how much it is to create one. So yeah, it will press button, but they didn't really explain much. So I think. So yeah. So that's all three of them. Oh, is it? Is this the one?
the copper golem that you built?
Go on, let's see the comments on this one. So Jay Schlatt saying copper golem, which is just proving the. This is last year where there was a big controversial mob vote, which I missed. Sad. So actually, there's quite a lot of people who want copper golem. This person wants them to add them all. They've actually been doing these mob votes for a while. I remember they added the what's it called? The flying thing. That, you know what I'm saying. So let's see. This is a vote they put here, 43,000. So this could be a good indication of what the vote might be. This is like in the I've got such an itchy nose. Okay, sorry. This is quite a this is like one of those things, you know, in I can't be, you know, when, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's like a prediction. It's like when they in the UK, well, they probably do this in other countries, but when a political vote happens, you know, a public vote. I can't remember what it's called. My mind is very slow today, I'm not gonna lie. But it's basically just, this could be a good prediction of what the vote may be. So let's just put the ally. Oh, okay. So the glare is very unpopular. Ally is currently winning on this vote, and then copper golem. So this is a good indication of what might happen. But yeah. And for some reason, I mean, I will say, the ally doesn't seem that good, to be honest. I mean, maybe what a good use of it might be if you've got a farm where items drop a lot, and you have to go pick them up, it could be good to use that so you could go AFK instead of having to walk around. But apart from that, technically you could just do it yourself and collect the items yourself. You don't have to make the mob do it. So it's more of like an automation that you could already do. But then I think all three of them are like that. I mean, this guy, the glare, technically that's probably not a great one. I'm probably not going to vote for the glare. The copper golem is... well, this person's putting reasons to vote for copper golem here. So we've got... It's a new golem. Apparently that's a good reason. Copper button. Oh yeah, apparently it's going to be items added with it. Redstone machines with a random system. Yeah. A real statue in Minecraft. These are... First of all, I'm going to say this one's an awful reason. This one's an awful reason. This one's an okay reason. This one technically you can already do. So, yeah. I don't know. These aren't great reasons so far. Mechanics of aging mobs. I mean, yeah, it's just a new thing, but it's not really a good... I mean, it's just a thing that they're adding. It's not like a reason to vote for it. Mechanics of turning mobs into block. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Lightning can bring him back to life. Okay. Easily restart. Yeah, nah. This has made me not want to vote for the copper golem, I'm going to be honest. But anyway. So yeah, there is a lot of controversy surrounding the copper golem. And I know if the copper golem wins, there's going to be... Well, either way, I feel like if it wins or loses, there's going to be a lot of controversy surrounding it in the next few months, weeks. So I don't understand why the copper golem is so popular, because no one really has a great reason. Like, we need a new golem, like, okay. And, like, any other good reasons? Like, that people were going to care about? So I'd say the glare is probably the worst one, because it basically doesn't do anything. But this person's actually put some positives. Is this positives? Okay, so this person, let's look at this actually. I'm not watching the pre-show, by the way, which I should maybe do. I don't know. I think it's just YouTubers doing stuff. I don't think this probably cost a very little amount for Mojang to make. They probably just sent YouTubers a bunch of emails. If I notice any of the YouTubers that I know, then I might watch it. So the glare here, it's a flying mob. It will spawn in underground / caves. Unconfirmed. Okay, that's a bad sign when they've spelled that wrong. Hates to okay. So people are freaking out about the ally. This one clip, they love this clip. But yeah, I don't know about the ally. It actually doesn't... The more I think about it, it's not that useful. But then I'm not sure. It's a hard decision, I'm not going to lie. They're all quite good. So the ally is I'd say the most useful. I might vote for the ally. And then the copper one you can kind of already do. Yeah, already enough ways to randomize redstone. It might actually use more room, because I don't know how it would work, because it's a mob. I feel like it would need quite a lot of room to sort of move about. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I feel like there's ways already that are really easy and cost less, maybe, if anything. And the glare, it's just not... I mean, it shows you where there's areas that are dark, which you can kind of do with your eyes. It's not like we're currently playing Minecraft where we have no idea and we just have to guess. Like, we already know where it's dark by just looking and seeing where the dark areas are. So yeah, there's a lot of controversy surrounding the ally and the copper one. I think the glare's just like, universally, yeah, that's not that great. Or it's not the best, and then the others are where the controversy comes in. The world of Mojang just... Yeah, I mean, I have seen people talking recently about the previous mob votes and how there are some that people would still, like, really want. Let me show you. 2018 mob vote. So let's just look at the previous year mob votes. So let's just start with 2020. And let's just see what we've missed in the past and cry. So this is last year where the big controversy happened. So it was going to be... There were more options, actually. Look how many options there were. Well, is there lots of... I think there's only 3. Oh, no, yeah, there was only 3. So, yeah, we've got the Moo Bloom, which was very controversial. So, probably more controversy surrounding this last year. There was a lot of people who are still mad that this isn't in the game. And this was sort of universally not that liked. It's sort of a similar situation this year, to be honest. And then the Glow Squid is the one that ended up getting added, and people don't love it. I mean, I think it's fine. It's not the worst one. So let's check out the year before that. 2019 one. I actually watched this one. And this was actually not a mob vote, it was a biome vote. So this is going to be interesting. So let's see. So I did watch this. I can't remember if I voted. I think I did. So it was the Badlands, a swamp, and mountains. Now, is it bad that I don't know which one was added? No, I think I do. It couldn't have been Badlands. I think it was the mountains. Yeah, it was the mountains. So the biome vote actually came with a mob, because it also came with this mob. So yeah, the mountains were the one that was added, and I don't think that was the worst. I think that was probably what I would have voted for that year, or maybe the swamp. I don't know. They were all quite cool that year. So yeah, that year we missed out on frogs and...
What's that spooky vulture doing?
A vulture, which actually would have been cool because we don't really have many, like, birds. Do we have I mean, there's flying stuff, I suppose, but not really, so that would have been actually really cool. Never mind. And then the 2018 one, which for some reason I remember as being in 2017, and this is... We got more options. We got 4 options, and they were very annoying for not putting them all into one video. So let's just watch them. So these are the 4. So let's just check out.
On Mob A, the monster of the ocean depths. The monster will attack you with its tongue-like tentacle to pull you down and drown you.
Yeah,
It
that's
spawns in deep waters
pretty
and
cool.
uses its large mouth to propel itself forward. You should vote for this mob because the oceans currently don't have that much content, and it would make it more exciting when traveling from island to island.
I'm pretty sure they're saying this just after adding the 1.13 update where they added loads to the oceans, or maybe they hadn't. Oh, so it was 2017. Oh, okay. Did they not do one in 2018? Oh no, the 2018 was another biome vote. I see. I missed 2018.
Hi, I'm Yen.
So let's actually watch the 2018 one.
And I'm Agnes. We work on Minecraft.
I skipped one.
Minecon Earth
So
is
they did 2 biome choosers in a row and then went back to mobs. So it was the...
you to choose
I still don't know how to pronounce that.
Live stream on September 29th. We'd like you to choose which biome we update next by voting for it during the show.
The one with the most votes gets cool new features and mobs.
So you got the desert.
Our deserts have always felt a little...
This one was quite a concisive response, as you could see. The tiger, I don't know how to pronounce it, won by quite a lot. as you can see, 65% over 34, nearly double. And yeah, they did add quite a lot to this biome. The fox. So let's just check out.
In need of refreshment?
So what did we miss from the deserts? We missed a palm tree.
The guys to keep things interesting.
Oh, look at that cute thing.
You know that meerkats aren't actually cats, right? Jens, everyone knows that meerkats are part of
Meerkats. That would have been quite cool, actually. This is the one that won by far,
Swedish as eating.
which is fine. I'm fine with this winning by far. But yeah, it would have been cool for the other ones as well. This is the annoying thing with these like biome votes and mob votes. No, like a lot of people just were like, I can't decide. They're all good. So they were going to add berries and foxes, which would have been cool. Well, what do you mean would have? It is what happened, and I'm actually happy this would have won. Did win? I don't know. I can't remember if I voted for this one. Let's actually have a look. Can I see if I voted for it? No, I can't. I didn't like it. I might not have even voted this year either. I'm surprisingly not. But yeah, this was a very concisive win. Although there were some people who also wanted like Savannah and stuff, but yeah, it was basically all that. And Savannah, I would have liked Savannah as well. Desert was not popular. So Savannah.
Baobabs, they are the best trees.
You and your baobabs, crazy trees with a silly name.
Would have been a giant tree.
Termites, the way they snack on decomposing plants.
That would have been cool. Like,
Compares to the long-necked, feathery wonder that is the ostrich.
Hello? So it's up to you to decide which biome we update first. Check out Minecraft.net for more details.
But when do we get to vote?
On September 29th, during the Minecon Earth livestream,
so I think I watched this one. I don't know why I didn't vote for half of these. I really am bad, you know. So this is the 2017 one. So they started off with a mob vote, then changed to biomes for a couple of years, and now have moved back to mobs. I'd say biome is actually better. Oh look, there's another mumbo jumbo clip.
Craft updates. When I first started playing, beds had only just been introduced. I mean, can you imagine playing Minecraft without any beds? Anyway, this last section is...
This makes me feel like an idiot, like going, oh yeah, I'm gonna click off if it's anyone else's.
Game right here. Let's see, how good is my aim? The pressure is on?
I only watch mumbo jumbo.
That didn't happen. Let's see if I can get this first try.
Sorry.
There it is. Yeah, I can promise you that the community games that are about to be showcased are far, far better than whatever this is.
My name is Scott, or Smajor.
Oh, okay, I
or
watched
that's
Scott.
Long name, a branding nightmare, I know.
Oh,
I'm a
shut
content creator who's been making Minecraft content for over 8 years now. But my favourite thing that I've ever been part of is a small little Minecraft event that I make with Nox Crew called MC Championships. Since
So
November
humble.
2019,
Small little.
Me and Nox Crew have been working together to make an amazing Minecraft event. The event
It is
sees
pretty cool.
40 different content creators go head-to-head live in a variety of
Credit to
custom
Nox Crew, though.
Minecrafts, battling it out for the ultimate prize.
They
And
deserve
MCC
the
guys,
recognition.
but rather than me sitting and explaining to you what MCC is, how about I show you? Roll the tapes. Let's start
This is
this.
great for Minecraft. They must love this event. I'm surprised they don't promote it more. They don't promote it much.
15 seconds. This is where we get in there. It's MCC time!
I'm so ready. I'm going in. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Decision Dome! Here we go, gentlemen!
Are we all ready to win?
Oh, this is from all years. Look. MCC 9, 10, 14, 13.
Goddamn.
I got Johnny.
Okay, we're kind of armored up now. And by that I mean very.
Let's go.
He's below H.
Got him.
It's Tommy.
Got him. Let's go! Look at that lead!
Wow, more than double second place.
Oh, man! Let's go!
I'm
Oh, it's jungle right now.
done.
There we go.
Basically.
Oh, perfect.
I swear, if they don't show the Green killing Dream clip, I'm gonna be mad. Best MC to see clip.
We hit it first by so much.
Oh, you guys are doing really good.
Oh, this is a jumpy.
Woo!
I love that.
We're vibing.
Having a great time, having a grand old day.
Just with some pals.
Middle's the wave. Midland. There we go. You got this. Green.
Alright,
Green.
let's go back. Well, actually, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Ready, dude. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
But yeah, and then in 2017 it was these. Oh no, I should probably not have done that. So Mob B was,
During Minecon Earth, you get to vote for mob. This manta ray
and obviously this is the one that won in the end. And the comments. But yeah, this is the one that obviously ended up winning the oh, my mind's gone blank. I can't even be bothered. What's it called? Yeah, the strange ability for the worst. But yeah, they always do that. So yeah, this one basically comes out at night. I'll let him
light
explain.
monster is a flying creature that spawns at high altitudes. It is attracted to insomnia and will find players who haven't slept for many days. It will swoop down in groups and bite your flesh. You should vote for Mob B because there are currently no flying monsters in the overworld.
Oh, there's none. So the bird in the next biome vote would have been cool, because that would have been like the second flying mob. Yeah, no, this is the only one, and yeah, nowadays it is not I don't think anyone's ever had a good reaction to them. I rarely see them. I do sleep quite a lot, but yeah, if you don't sleep in Minecraft during the night at some point, one of these guys will come out, and yeah, you will not be happy. So let's just look at Mob C for this year. So we did not miss out on that. We got that vote, but we did miss out on Mob C.
C, the Great Hunger. This cute-looking mob has a huge mouth and a great appetite for enchanting powers. It will open its huge jaw and sink into the ground where it camouflage itself. Any mobs or items that fall into its mouth will be consumed. You should vote on this mob because it has some interesting enchanting powers. Maybe you can even use these abilities to your own advantage to add or remove enchantments from your own items.
Oh, so they kind of did that, didn't they? With the... Yeah, the Phantom is the one that they added. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, this is basically the grindstone. That they added later on. So I guess the team at Mojang was just very desperate to add that. So they just added it anyway in a different way. So let's just check out Mob D. Also one that didn't get added, but is fairly liked nowadays. Look, it's got more views, and everyone in the comments is just going on about how they prefer this. So yeah.
You get to vote for Mob D.
This is Mob D.
Inferno. This is a master blaze, which body parts look like shields that will be used to defend itself.
This would have been cool.
Hovering Inferno spawns with a group of blazes as a random encounter in the nether. It has a shockwave attack that is very dangerous, and you will definitely need some flame protection to defeat this mob. You should vote for Mob D, because it would make the nether even more scary and exciting.
So that is some of the mobs that and biomes that we have missed over the years. I mean, that's probably quite a few options that we had the choice to add, but never did. But yeah, that year, the Phantom one, and then in terms of biomes, they've added some stuff to them in the past. So the question now is, which one is going to win this year? Now, according to this vote from 12,000 people, it's the Ally, and according to a vote further up, it's a very similar result, and the Ally once again winning by just a little bit. So it seems the public opinion is just very sort of close between the Ally and the Copper Golem. Now this has 43,000 votes. The final vote number is probably going to be, you know, upwards of 100k. So this is not going to be the final result, but it might be pretty similar to this. I'm probably going to vote for the ally because it seems like a mob which you could actually get to do quite a lot of things, and the copper golem I just don't think so. I feel like you could already do it, and the glare, you couldn't do this in vanilla. Like, I prefer the glare over the copper golem though, just because the glare actually does something that you can't currently do, and that is find where mobs can't spawn. I mean, you can use like Optifine and stuff like that, and like resource packs to find it, and like look through data or whatever. I know there are ways of turning like light levels on, but in like vanilla game with nothing else added, just the game, you can't find like exactly where you know they're gonna spawn. I think in the F3 menu you can check, but yeah, not in like the actual game. Pulling up the F3 menu is kind of like cheating, really. Well, not really. It's not like cheating. I don't know. But yeah, I prefer the glare over the copper golem, because the copper golem, there's literally no original features. It literally, you can make something like that at the moment. It just wouldn't be the same. And this can't even go on forever. You'd have to, if you use this for some kind of farm or system, you'd have to dig into the system to get it back working, and it would just slow down over time. Like, that would be awful for like a farm where you need an automated system and chose to use this. So yeah, I prefer the glare, maybe. I don't know, they're pretty similar, the copper golem and the glare, and I prefer the ally over both of them. So we have now got 5 minutes to go, and the chat has been turned on, and ally's quite popular, and the copper is also popular. So yeah, I think the ally might win, but it's probably going to be pretty similar to this though. And apparently some people think that the ally dupes items. Obviously it doesn't. But yeah, I suppose wait, what? He only likes cookies. I thought you could give it any item. True. I prefer the ally. Because, yeah. And it might win. I just hope that it's not one of these mob votes where the worst possible one wins and then we go back a few months later and hate on it. But yeah, as you can see, there is still controversy over the last mob vote. People are still talking about it to this day. But yeah, they were going to add this, which is, I can't even remember the actual name. But this would have been sick. And the villager thing that people wanted. Moo Bloom, yeah. So, in conclusion, I'm probably going to vote for the ally, but I would be fine with any of them winning. I wouldn't get mad over any of the other ones winning, but that's what I'm going to personally vote for. Also, it's just a game, to be honest, so getting mad about it would be kind of silly. Oh, okay, so this person here has put out images to say what they don't do, because there are a lot of rumours, because there isn't loads of information about any of them. Let me just turn webcam off. So, this is the glare. So, some true facts about them: they go towards darkness, they become grumpy when in a spot. Yeah, so this is just stuff they said in the video that is definitely confirmed. False: they attack players or they make. Yeah, I don't think that was anything anyone was saying, but good to know. And then the ally, it collects dropped items of the same type they were given. Yep. Indefinitely collects items, pretty cool. Drop items they collect near note blocks. Pick up non-stackable, that's pretty cool. And false, they drop the initial item they were given. Yeah, So basically you're giving up one item. So like you couldn't do it with something that's like super rare. But then I don't know why you'd want to do that. But yeah, you lose an item by doing that, which is fine if it's for like leaves or... The thing is, I'd only use the ally for like mass picking up of blocks. So I would be fine with giving one item to it, just so it gets me a bunch. It doesn't duplicate items, which I don't know why people thought that. That would be very... I mean, these mobs are already very like un-Minecraft. If they made it so you could duplicate items, that would be insane. They can't break blocks. They can't take or store items in chests, but you can kind of do it with hoppers. Well, yeah, it says use hoppers to collect them. So they're saying you can't use hoppers. I think that's just something that they haven't confirmed or denied, so yeah. I bet there is ways of getting into a hopper, though. And with the copper golem, it wanders around randomly pressing copper buttons, oxidize over time. Yeah, they're rubbish. They don't attack monsters or players either, which is good, but yeah. I don't know why people like the copper golem so much. I mean, it's not bad. It isn't bad. Like, I'd be fine with a copper golem one winning. It's just not great. Yeah, as you can see, you can add... Yeah, that is... Yeah, the ally is pretty cool. I'm probably gonna vote for that. So let us get into the actual video. Here we go. Mumbo Jumbo ended it off, but we missed that. Here we go. I don't know, is the audio not working or... So here we go. This is Minecraft Live 2021. I'm actually watching live this time, which I have watched live a couple times, but I've never streamed it. So I'm actually... Oh, here we go, gamers. So this is Minecraft Live, previously known as Minecon. Epic intro. The Minecraft like update videos and stuff from like 2010 were so low budget. It's kind of cool to see how much Minecraft's grown in terms of like all the stuff they can do now. Oh my god!
I'm your host.
They've got a green screen.
Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft.
It's Lydia. Lydia is an OG.
Hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons.
She has been there since the beginning. She was in the first Minecon.
And much more. Seriously though.
She's a gamer.
We have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows.
I went to Minecon 2015 and she was there, so I've been kind of close to her. We know each other. We're friends. I didn't meet her there. I did meet what's his name?
Our social team will be tweeting
Jeb.
Him. To know what you think about everything.
Yeah, Jeb. I met him.
Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we
He's a
announced
gamer.
quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs.
Do you have to talk about the previous updates?
You do with part 2.
No,
Agnes
that's
and
fine.
Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi, Agnes.
So it's new. It's nearly here.
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft Live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first.
She's been there many
You
times.
two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs.
She was
Part
in
2,
the
and
yeah,
thing
she was
that
in like
I
the
think is
original Minecon.
The most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter.
How many
like,
views
old
have we
familiar
got?
stuff.
500k.
This balancing act is really hard.
This is
As
popular.
designers and developers, when we, test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week.
Yep,
and
snapshots
people
have been
play
coming
testing,
out.
giving us feedback. And it's
I haven't played many of them.
It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example
But
of
yeah.
someone who took a lot of time.
Caves and Cliff
giving
coming
us-
out in
for example, on
few months.
a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback.
Wow,
And
a lot of
it's
changes.
a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us.
A lot of
We get a lot of this
changes.
stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean, that's
Oh yeah, she announced
it's
it.
a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know,
True.
Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are.
Not many people were that mad, including me. I
And
mean,
then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have
because
beautiful communities.
COVID, and it's
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush.
I'm very excited for the cave update to finally be out there. It's going to be great.
Really do it well, so we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes
The only thing with the split is that loads of people didn't know that it was split and were very confused when 1.17 came out.
Which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So yeah, this is 1.19, not 1.18. So we're talking about stuff that's coming out in 2 updates.
Feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're
Yeah.
going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff. From
So
Brendan.
they're talking about an
Now,
update
Eric and
that
Agnes,
isn't the next
you two
update, but
are working with an
the Minecraft
awesome
community
team of
knows what they're talking about.
developers, and this was quite a
An
difficult
outsider would be
challenge. So
very
we have an
confused, though.
inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
So they haven't actually talked about
I think it's just
new
creating
stuff
a
yet, but it's
game.
fine.
I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is
Sorry
to
about
bring to
that.
life the cave part.
Probably looked like I was
Together
walking
with our
aimlessly
colleagues
there. I
who
was
work on
talking
the
to someone.
mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for
It's
the
gonna be
caves
epic.
is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam and we get to
Nice.
use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after.
Let's have a look. Oh.
I would say the coolest part about
Missed
my
it.
job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to
That's
work
good.
with.
We do need.
They really inspire me, teach me.
I think in the
and
first
motivate me
snapshot,
to be a better version versions
for the
of myself that
1.18 there
made
were
it.
quite a lot of performance issues. I literally played the first snapshot that you could download. I haven't played any of the new ones yet, so.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
Oh yeah.
What a great team you have.
The best team.
Minecraft from like
Now we're
5 years ago is such a different game.
beautiful to see how
The
everyone
textures,
collaborated, like all the different
especially,
developers, Bedrock developers, Java
that changed the game
developers,
quite a lot.
designers, artists, sound, and so on. Yeah, it's been so
Yeah,
good.
it feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then
Yeah.
and all focused on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking.
Is this
There's us
live?
everywhere giving
I feel
us
like
notes,
it's
feedback,
technically live on
telling us
YouTube,
what's
but this
working,
was
so you
definitely
add
not
that to
filmed
an
today.
amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the
Oh,
whole
okay,
team has
so
been just kind of
they're
sharing
moving stuff again. So they're moving
as you're finding things and
some
putting
stuff they were going to
together
add in the
some
part 2 of the
really
Caves and
awesome
Cliffs to
world firsts like that.
2022. Oh, okay. That's a bit annoying, but it's fine. I just want the Caves and the Cliffs part of the Caves and Cliffs update. You know? And that is the most important stuff of the Caves and Cliffs, because it is called Caves and Cliffs. These are some beautiful shots. I love the music. OG Minecraft music from the original soundtrack here.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great.
Oh,
that
yeah.
inspiration spread, and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot, and we're like, we couldn't stop playtesting because
We get distracted
we just
all the
found
time.
so many cool places, and I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many
Totally.
years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs,
Yeah.
we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending.
Mojang
So as you can
have
see
done
in
a
the
great
picture
job with
here,
updates
we actually
lately.
don't have blending.
They're really...
When you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and
That
pretty.
is very cool.
Beautiful. That makes a huge
What
difference. And
that is a
Henrik,
very
I
important
know
part,
the
is
other part,
keeping the
that
game
you
the
wanna show us
same,
with your
keeping
own
everything the same across the
So,
updates,
what
so
happens
it's the
in
same
your old
game.
world, with the new version of Minecraft.
Very important.
I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically
Oh,
generates new caves
that is
beneath the old
very
worlds.
cool.
And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
That is...
Look, Henrik, there's so many spoilers there under
Yeah.
your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do, and
That is very cool.
It's just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down, but I'm gonna
Oh.
under my base.
That
so
is,
cool. I
yeah.
just love that it adds so much. To the
So the spawn of a current Minecraft world, if you dig down, it will be there. That is very cool.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able
Yeah.
to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing.
And obviously the height limit. So yeah, that is cool. Because currently, sort of the main center of your Minecraft world is so different if it was created a long time ago to the
Yes,
current
plan is
like
to release
terrain
this on
and
Java
stuff.
Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by this seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful. I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open
Can already do
that
that.
seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
Ah,
In Java,
that is very cool.
It's beautiful. You want to share with others.
That is.
Anyone who opens the world with that seed.
That is
regardless of
very.
which
I didn't.
version they're
That's
playing,
yeah.
see essentially that
That's
almost exactly
the sort of the.
I mean, it's almost identical.
Yeah.
It's a thing in the community, you know, you find a super cool location,
The,
you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other
Getting
edition,
it
but now
closer,
everyone
Java and
is very
Bedrock, getting it closer to the same game is going to be very
I
good.
mean, when you find
And make it less confusing as well. It's very confusing for new players.
obviously want to be able to share them, so seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're not
it.
100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar details.
Well, yeah.
Seed almost parity.
That seems like a hard thing to develop.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
Here we go.
It's actually almost done, so we're gonna release it in a month or two.
Oh,
is amazing.
month or two.
Thank you
What?
so much, Agnes and Henrik.
What for the caves and
Thank
cliffs?
you.
I'm guessing.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft.
Maybe this isn't
On November 2nd,
pre-recorded. I can't
Minecraft
tell.
comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft Bedrock. Oh. That's that should have already really been a thing. I do have Minecraft Bedrock for PC already. I think at one point, if you got a Java account, you could get Bedrock as well. But yeah.
That's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely.
What is going on?
Ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, both versions. That is cool.
Debated which edition to add to the service and decided
That is cool.
both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place.
That is cool. For some people. Obviously, I've already got Java and Bedrock.
You can play the original Blockbuster, its crossplay supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games.
I don't know how they're going to do that though. So, does your Java account just shut down after you've run out? That is cool though. For some people who need that. I've got both versions, so it wouldn't really matter to me. But
The sweet smell of togetherness.
very cool. Yeah, I thought it was just Bedrock, because normally they don't sort of incorporate that with Xbox. Java's never incorporated with Xbox. But I can't tell if this is live or not.
And potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be
Right, actually live.
For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. our developers
That is cool.
came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed.
When is that happening? That Java and Minecraft both being in Game Pass is pretty cool for some people. Especially because I feel like Java's so sort of separated. People accidentally get Bedrock so much and stuff like that. They need to make it less confusing. I mean, it's not actually that confusing if you think about it.
Into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have
I like how all the old Mojang employees are still here. This guy's been around for a while, I think.
We'll include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to
Here we go. When is it happening?
And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote,
I'm surprised they're doing it on Twitter. I suppose... Yeah, I suppose Twitter's probably the best place. Don't do it on Google Forms. That is the worst place to do it. It crashes so easily. I don't know how. I mean, it's Google servers. I don't know how it crashes so easily, but yeah. Twitter has never failed. Twitter is so... I don't know how Twitter never fails, but it never crashes or anything.
the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling aren't... Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. I'll just wait.
Oi, 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 oi.
What's it there? Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So patient.
What is going on?
Testing.
Just phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens. You made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have
Let me refresh this because I think it's a little bit behind.
someone who can fill in for me.
Oh, never mind.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens.
It's real Jens. It's pronounced Jens.
Hello. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
So why is his name J-E-B? Oh no, it's just his real name's Jens.
Once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since
Are they Oh, they're streaming this on Twitch. Okay, this is a little less delayed, so let's watch it on there.
Absolutely.
I want the full... Oh, I've got this muted.
So naturally, it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And
Oh, sorry. So they talk about glare, I'm guessing.
okay. And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances, the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problem.
So they're actually talking more about them now, which might change people's vote.
We have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
Who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items.
I met him.
And bring them to you.
He signed something that I own.
So play on a note block. It will drop the items on.
I would show you a picture, but I look like an idiot in it, so I'm not going to. But I promise you I met him. Minecon 2015. He'd probably remember me.
Sorting items or clearing up areas. I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem.
So it's pronounced LA.
The name implies it's a golem made out of copper.
This is where the controversy comes in with the LA and the copper golem.
It will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and.
That is the worst part
turn into a statue.
of this mob. If that wasn't there, it would be closer, I think.
Deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow. In addition, it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be.
So that's where the random part of it comes in, I guess.
That's amazing. So copper golem, allay, glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about.
It is
I think people will figure out.
It's going to be hard.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
So it must be live because of how we haven't actually voted yet. So some parts of it must be live. So got some questions from.
Those 3 questions, I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears.
I mean, there are a lot of people who work for Mojang, so there's probably not.
And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train.
I mean, there's so many different ways.
Okay, I think it might be live.
And that's really exciting to hear. Yeah. So when the
Unless they purposely put in that. Well, it's good that it's live, because, I mean, I know it's called Minecraft Live, but they do sometimes just get something pre-filmed and then put it on as a live stream.
Once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really.
So the mob vote is about to start, gamers. Get ready.
You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now,
Oh my god.
let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on.
I don't even have to vote on this one. This is great. Even if it's awful, at least it doesn't have to be decided by a community arguing.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Ka Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all.
I don't know where this is going.
Really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators. Those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming.
What is this, a dictionary definition of the word creator? Because it's not just in Minecraft.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. That could be like
So you can't be a creator if you don't share it.
or that could be
Fair enough.
creators that sell something in the marketplace, and then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to
Yeah, you can be very creative in Minecraft, obviously. Creative game.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a
What game jam?
request, which is like implement a damage
They're good
command
fun.
that will help you like do cool effects.
They're impressive though. Have you seen some of the games in them? I mean, if anything, it makes me get more mad when game developers take like years to make it. No, I'm joking.
And then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy, and every single time you place.
It's good how the maps work on Bedrock. Like, it's quite easy for someone to get a map on the Bedrock edition compared to a few years ago, I think, and skins and stuff. I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of stuff like skins on the Bedrock edition from popular creators. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is very confusing. People are going to be like, oh, are they adding to this game? Is this a new edition? Is this next update? What is this? Oh, this is new stuff for... Oh, I see. This is new stuff for Bedrock and Java for, like, creators of stuff. I see. So this is just for map creators adding extra stuff, which is very cool. Make it easier to make maps. I don't know if is this for Java and Bedrock or just Bedrock. That's very cool.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
Definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy amazing things. Like anytime I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like, I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft...
I'm confused about that Game Pass is gonna work. Oh god. Okay. Why are you shouting? Okay.
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call it Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new
Interesting.
site that allows you to just go super deep.
Yeah, that Bedrock has got much better in terms of the marketplace. The marketplace used to be way more just some specific creators, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff on the marketplace. And it's easy to make stuff for the marketplace.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonas. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench.
Oh yeah, Blockbench.
Creating boxy pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style.
Blockbench is very useful.
Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins.
Blockbench, big shout out to them. Yeah, you can even do animations. Blockbench is sick.
And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the
Oh my god, they used it for vanilla and Minecraft?
The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few
Yeah,
clicks.
Blockbench is sick.
I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft.
So did he say he works on
Press
Blockbench?
install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go. I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear. And
Oh,
use the
that's
same for all
nice.
the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model.
Okay.
Of course, you could also change the whole model.
This is very cool for resource packs, this plugin.
Butterfly that I made.
Very
It's
cool.
based on the vanilla badge.
Because at the moment,
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going
yeah,
to save and switch
this
to
is
the
very
plugin.
cool for
I can find the grizzly bear
resource
tag in the
packs.
behavior pack section
Or, no,
and
behavior
enable
packs.
it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
check out
resource
the
pack.
entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use
Nice, this is so cool.
it. And here's our grizzly bear.
Blockbench, very underrated.
Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
Very cool.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that
Because it's so easy.
anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about
Sorry, I've got such an
your
itchy nose.
adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over it. Every
I guess Blockbench is very Mojang supported.
And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they're sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature, so I made Evelyn Evergreen.
This guy is very American.
Little evergreen tree that you maybe see
This is.
walking around the deep forest.
So you can just use behavior packs. This is so cool for Bedrock players. That is a very easy way of adding stuff into the game.
Eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest.
That's very cool.
I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench.
That is.
And so
It's very cool though, especially for someone who's not experienced in it can do it.
with a twist, which is
Go
what
on
I'm
with it.
calling an axolotl, and an alligator.
What the hell is this?
Like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
All right.
Yeah, I thought an alligator.
Enough talking about Blockbench. They have spent. I can't check, but they have spent a long time. Wait, they've got. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Captions on Twitch. You can't see it. You can have. There's captions.
It was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to.
I wonder if they've added this on or if this is automatic.
Try it. Like if someone that like paint is the only skill that I have, like I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try.
I will say the captions on YouTube look like they've been done by someone, which would indicate that this isn't live.
Yeah, it's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything.
Oh, that's
These players
hilarious.
are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who
I thought those two were. Isn't the people she's talking to?
Minecraft content for Marketplace, What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like,
Yeah, the marketplace is very. It's got much better over the years. When Marketplace first launched, it wasn't that good. It had some cool stuff on it, but
it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios,
but
we also
yeah,
have really small independent creators that make just texture packs.
and they
really
can do
show
it. That is
schematics.
cool.
That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds, and the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
That is very cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
It's going to be a lot of Nox Crew stuff, isn't there? That's cool. Lifeboat. Crosswall bases. I love how you can do all this stuff without having to download anything extra. It's literally in the game.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is
Even on like he looked like he was forced to say that, I'm gonna be honest. This is cool. It is so cool though that this can be played on like Xbox and stuff. It's all in the game.
We just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Yeah, the marketplace is very cool.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing...
They should have this more in Java. I mean, not like a marketplace in Java, but just a way of like making downloading worlds and sharing more easy. I don't know. I don't know how that would go down with people. But like Java to this day, it's still really hard to play multiplayer on it. Just with your friends on Java, it's still really hard. It's also really hard to download worlds. And I don't think they should add a marketplace of themselves or anything. Oh look, there she is. But yeah.
Wow. We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited.
Bees! Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update.
But yeah.
Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
Alright, stop going on about what they've revealed in the past and reveal stuff now. But yeah. Marketplace is I don't think they should have something exactly like the marketplace on Java, but they should add more sort of sharing stuff, because I feel like on Java everything is so they make it really hard to just sort of play stuff with other people and stuff.
It's the glow squid. This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
Anyway, I think they should stop talking about stuff from the past and start actually saying stuff for this year. We are... How far into this are we now? 42 minutes. They haven't even announced anything yet. Anything new? Have they announced anything new? Might have. It feels like they haven't announced anything and we're 40 minutes in. I don't want to sound like that guy. That is vile.
What should I do now?
I don't know how long this is going to be in total though, so maybe they're just going to reveal a bunch of stuff now. That was not liked.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see
She's been there for a while.
at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get way too even more sappy than I was, let's head over to
It's amazing how the whole story of Minecraft, it's so cool how it was just created by a small company 10 years ago and is now the biggest game. Like, it's cool to see.
It's almost time to vote. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more.
Okay. I'm genuinely... I want them to reveal stuff. They haven't revealed anything yet.
You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's
Bit rubbish, innit?
If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop these items for you. And finally, the copper golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper.
I think it's the ally.
And will eventually freeze into statues.
The copper golem is just... The fact that it just doesn't feel useful to most people just because of how it has a limited lifespan. I mean, I know you can renew it, but like... I don't know. It's still cool. Like, I think all three of the mobs are... Like, I'd love them all, but...
Which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft? Any of them.
I don't know why people... The copper golem just seems like you can kind of already do it. Just in a different way. Alright, here we go, gamers. The vote has begun. Bum 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 bum. We've got 10 minutes to vote for the glare, the ally, or the copper golem.
Greetings. My name is Narrator.
Okay.
I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel. And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of
Okay, I don't want to hit that. Okay, so it's gonna be the glare, the ally, or the copper golem, and I think I might go for it and go for the ally. I do like the... I think the ally... I think it's gonna be similar to the votes we've seen in the comments of other tweets, but yeah, I believe the ally is gonna win. But the my best guess, which I think is quite a good guess here, is that it's gonna go ally, copper, then glare. Ally first, copper second, glare last. And then how it works is they'll do a second vote and glare won't be in it, and then it'll be ally and copper golem, then ally will win that, and then that'll be it. That's my guess. But I definitely think there's going to be copper golem and ally. There's going to be definitely like a thing between those two. And so far, for some reason, okay, I've got some stream up and it looks like I'm right about the votes. It's very similar to the descriptions. So we've got 8 minutes left. I'm going to go for the ally because the ally looks good, looks like the best one, and yeah. So actually, if we see the votes here, we've got the 40,000 tweet was very similar to this, except it was a lot closer. The ally has got a sizable lead here, and glare is going up because Tommy in it is just endorsed for glare. I feel like Tommy just wants to be, like the least popular one, because he was supporting the copper golem, and then now he's supporting the glare. Glare is definitely not winning. So here we are. For some reason, this tweet is only showing like 5 replies, and you have to... Oh no. Okay. Twitter does not like 800,000 people going on one page at once, I see. Okay. So, Tommy is now going for the glare, because he just wants to pick the least popular one. Captain Sparkles was a very big part of last year's vote in terms of who it was. He's gone for the ally. The ally's definitely winning, let's be honest. Everyone loves this clip so much. I mean, it is cool, but I'm very excited for the ally. But the glare, I mean, if the copper wins, that's also cool. Copper I also love. I'm just saying, like, I don't hate the copper golem, because I also like that adds copper buttons and stuff. That also is very cool. The glare, I don't get the glare. I'm going to be honest. It's a cool texture, though. I think the glare looks the best. But that's it. So, here we are at 900,000 votes in. I thought this tweet... I said earlier, I thought it would only get about 150k. This is definitely the most voted on one. And we're currently seeing a lot of viewers on these live streams. But yeah, 900,000 is actually a lot. I'm surprised by that. Like, the actual show itself has got 600,000, so I don't know how it's just surpassed 1 million. Where have 1 million voters come from? That's making me think that people are like somehow voting like twice, or some glitch has happened. How the hell is there 1 million votes on a tweet with 300k likes? And I'm confused. I am confused. I don't know how they've managed to get 1 million votes. I don't think 1 million people even know that this is happening. No, they probably do. I don't know. Oh, it does say Twitter for advertising, which makes me think that maybe it's an advertisement. I don't know how it's managed to get like this, but I'm surprised it's an ad as well, seeing as it ends in 5 minutes. So, despite the vote now going over 1 million, it seems like I think Copper Golem is gaining back here. But it's still a pretty concisive ally win. They've got half the votes, which is quite big. Glare has gained a little bit back after Tommy went on about them. But yeah. Let's see what we're seeing in hashtag Minecraft Live. This tweet is insanely... I mean, I need a... Most voted... on poll on Twitter. Let's have a look. Oh my god. That is a record. Maybe. According to my very short Google search, the most voted on poll was Kim Kardashian, which got 400,000. So I'm just saying we're currently sitting at 1 million. This may be the most voted on poll ever. Most voted on voted Twitter poll with most votes. I'm trying to find. I want to see if this is I want to see if this is breaking any records. Someone has asked on Reddit and got 0 replies. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. But this is a lot of votes. 1.1 million votes for a... This is crazy. So, yeah, this is, as I expected, Ally and Copper Golem are going to go in the next round. And then Ally's probably going to win, which is fine. Ally's probably the best option. I'm going to be honest. All of them are very un-Minecrafty. They're not the usual stuff you see in Minecraft. But yeah, that's what we're currently looking at. So let's go back to the stream here now. This is the results. We've got 1 minute left. Let's just look at the final results of the poll. 1.2 million votes. This must be some kind of record. It must be. That is a stupid amount of votes. I don't understand. They've double the like a lot of. I guess a lot of people are just scrolling by and quickly voting it. But I don't think there's that many people watching this like live stream, because there's 650k watching on YouTube, and then not many watching on Twitch, and then I guess if you add up all the people like doing streams watching it, I still don't think it's over 1.2 million. That's a dumb amount of. That is an insane amount of people. I don't understand. Alright, let's get back to the stream. The poll has it ended? It says 0 minutes left, and it's looking at Ally win, Copper second, so Ally win with 51.1%, so basically half of the votes. Then 38%, which is still a strong amount for the Copper Golem, and then in third, Glare, which managed to reach 11% in the end, which is pretty good. I mean, it started off at about 8. So it gained a few percentage backs in the last few minutes. But it is too late. It says 0 minutes. I'm guessing it's over. And there are some people who want the Copper. Is Ally or Copper? This Spifey is saying both. Alright, let's get back to it then. Let's see if the poll is officially ended. Or if there's votes still coming in. Oh, there's votes still coming in. It says minus 1 minute. How's this happening? I'm sorry. Minus 1 minute? How can it be minus 1 minute? They did... Okay, well, I'm confused now. They've broken Twitter. How is it minus 1 minute? Maybe the people who made the tweet couldn't manually extend it or something. So, it looks like a pretty good win for the Ally there. Oh, there we go. Final results are in. 11.2% got a 0.1 back, 51 and 37.8. So that's a win for the Ally. Let's get back to the stream.
I bet I could have done it. So, yeah, you can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now.
Right.
We're gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP? Let's do it.
Right. So
I don't know what is going on here.
of what a harder floor could look like. So
Minecraft Dungeons looks sick though. I haven't got it, but I might get it.
exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but
It didn't get amazing reviews, but it got alright reviews.
some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths.
It looks cool.
On fire in different new combinations. We also will have
Apparently it's quite short, I think.
which are extremely bulky.
So,
guards. We even have a
yeah.
guest in the mix, and JP's getting sniped by it. So we're getting yeah, that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and new ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Gas looks really difficult.
yes, it is.
JP's not doing
This looks fun. I might get Minecraft Dungeons at some point.
That was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December. So
December, not bad.
Thank you
Couple months. So I think Minecraft Dungeons it's also very confusing to buy it. You can get Minecraft Dungeons. How does it work? So you can get it Windows 10/Windows 11, 7/8. You can get it on Steam. It's very confusing. But yeah, I might get... I don't know why I closed Steam again. But yeah, Minecraft Dungeons, I might get that. How much is it? £16.
All while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update? There's brand new colored candles and the light can make rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside.
Made a little song. So they're suggesting that you get it using the Windows edition if you're getting it on Windows 10 or 11. And then if it's 7 or 8, you should get it using the... So wait, have they put up the next poll? No. They ended up getting 1.28 million. Yeah, that's insane.
You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from. Which one do you want? Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with
Why does Tommy Innit keep leaving his stream? I don't know why I care.
easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how
True.
you play Minecraft. But make your decision
Choose for
quickly
yourself.
because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two.
Alright, so this is probably going to get less votes, I'd guess. But here we go, gamers. It is here, so let's just refresh the page. Are we going? And there it is. It's the Ally, or the Allay, and the Copper Golem. I wonder if they made this picture now, or at some other point. I don't know why I care. Okay, so... the Ally or the Copper Golem, this could be an Ally win. I mean, if the Allay, if the Copper Golem wins this, I'll be very surprised. Let's see what Tommy says.
You want everyone to like you, fucking. okay, Tommy. What do you want to win? The Copper Golem or the Allay? Copper Golem. Why?
Check this out.
Why?
Check my response.
What do you mean check your response? I'm eating rice, Carl.
You can tell that Tommy just is trying to vote for the least popular one. I'm going to go for the Allay. Let's be honest. So we haven't got the actual votes. Oh, there we are. So 400k already. This actually might get more votes. And it's closer. This actually, if a Copper Golem wins, though, I will be sad. And it will cause so much uproar. I don't even want to hear it. This is going to be controversial so much. Okay, I'm actually hoping Allay wins. To be honest, though, it would be funny if Copper Golem won, just because it would be another time where the worst one would win, or like the least popular one at the beginning would win. If you know what I mean, I don't even know. At the moment it's an Allay win, but there is a lot of Copper Golem stuff in the comments. The copper golem is just not that great. I don't understand. So, look at... Okay. What is... Okay. I don't know why people are saying that you shouldn't vote for Ally because it doesn't dupe items. If it duped items, it would be so OP that I wouldn't vote for it. Like, I'm not going to vote for something just because it dupes items. I'm glad it doesn't dupe items. I'm voting for it because it's useful in other ways. I don't understand why that's like a, hi guys, you can't actually dupe items. No one thought that, and if you could dupe items, that would be awful. And I don't know why people love the golem so much. The golem isn't even that interesting. It literally gets all oxidized and you can't use it, and then you have to go into your storage system or whatever you're using. Oh, I'm going to be so sad if the copper wins. I'm going to be so sad. What's it looking like? What's it looking like? Come on. Okay, it's still a win for the ally. And it looks as though it's going to stay that way. Oh my god. So it looks as though it's going to be a win for Ally. And Ally. That is one annoying thing. It's going to be hard to pronounce. But yeah. This is going to be so controversial though. It's so mixed. Copper Golem is trending, and a lot of the replies are about the Copper Golem. But it is not winning. I'm not completely sure why people love the Copper Golem so much now, but it hasn't changed the fact that Ally is winning. All it means though is that if Ally wins, it is going to be... No one's ever going to shut up about how great the Copper Golem is. Why does everyone hate the Ally now? What did they do? What's this person saying? Yeah, there is... I haven't seen one poll where Ally hasn't won. Like, all the polls to do with it, Ally winning. Ally winning. Ally winning. And if you look at the official poll, it's Ally winning. Oh, wait, what? They're revealing stuff.
The wild update sounds very, very intriguing.
It's the wild update.
So, the word wild mainly means like two things for us.
Okay, sorry. I guess we were meant to watch the stream at the same time. Okay, it's called the wild update. Let's watch.
That sounds awesome. And so
Very sorry.
What we're going to do is we're going to have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here.
Alright, I don't think I missed anything, but the vote's currently looking at 1 million voted. Oh, oops. Refresh the wrong page. And yeah, Ally is still winning. Anyway.
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah, we also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it.
This is definitely live.
The ancient cities.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I can't
God.
wait. Oh, wow.
Wait, isn't that the thing? I'm pretty sure there's a mod. Or something to do with this. Oh, this is cool. So this is the stuff they were going to add into 1.18, but they've delayed. They've delayed more stuff. Well, they haven't really delayed it. They just sort of moved it into the next update. It depends what the gap between 1.18 and 19 is going to be. Hopefully not too long. Just an update on the alley vote. It has not changed much since the beginning of the poll. It's still 54% alley, 45 copper. Not much of a change. 1.1 million votes though. So it's looking as if it might actually beat the previous poll in votes. I mean, this is the important one.
Wow, it's
My question is there ever been a Twitter vote like this where in the first poll one won, and then in the second the other one? The one that came second. Because usually the second poll doesn't affect stuff, it's literally the same people voting for the same thing.
Ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players, we're just going to let them.
That is cool. More Minecraft lore. It's going to be a game theory episode about this.
Structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something.
It's annoying that a lot of people aren't seeing this right now because they're looking at the poll.
It's really cool. I
Get back on it.
It feels like a place you want to explore.
I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is
Totally.
all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires such storytelling, I think.
It's going to be a game theory video about
Last
this.
year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a Skulk family? Like, yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
Not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've
Not even
been
coming in
trying to figure out
1.18.
what all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all the
Interesting.
sculptures, so that means that lots of mobs have died there.
It's like getting a music disc. You have to get mobs about and try not to. Kinda, not
And
really.
as you can see here, when you mine
So you can
some
pick
of
it
the
up.
sculpt blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
That's good.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker.
There are some things in the
So
game
when
which you literally can't get.
It's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now.
So the vote has ended, and it is an alley win, I think. It's going to go into minus numbers again, but I think it's an alley win. Unless Copper Golem manages to get 9%. But yeah, this is going to be controversial forever.
Wow, okay, definitely.
This is never going to be...
family. And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip.
I love how everyone just changed to the Copper Golem.
But I mean,
But it was too late.
Brandon, those have so
The
many
alley has
things
one.
that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop.
I don't know why people are going on about not voting the alley, because it doesn't duplicate items. Obviously, it doesn't duplicate items. I know I've said that.
And you can be like.
I'm glad they're finally talking about new features, though.
Or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, when players out walking, and then they activate the shriekers.
I'm excited for the structures.
That's amazing. Or you do that all
It's very
around
cool.
your world, and just
Love new Minecraft structures. It feels like there's less of them. What would be good is if they update the dungeons. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I'm from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
The what?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Alright, so that is the final results in. Ally has won with 54.3%. Copper Golem in second, 45.7%. I'm a bit annoyed that they started talking about new features while the poll was still going on, but okay. It's getting... So yeah, I wonder when the first... first snapshot's going to come out for this. They're probably already working on it. I mean, they're showing clips, so they must be. What's annoying me so far is that it feels like they're adding features in which were announced for a previous update, but they've just moved. It's like, yeah, we're not announcing anything new, we've just moved something back and calling it new. I mean, they have added some new stuff, but that mob was already announced. The Warden.
I'm kind of back to thinking
terrifying.
that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet. After seeing that, wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the Warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that Wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the Warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs
It
you
is
while
strong
you're
as
really
well.
close by, then
It is aggressive and strong. You do not want to get near that.
Happening and just like going.
You do not want to get near it.
It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before. So, you know, you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the Warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's gonna be
really cool.
mental.
I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like, if you want to do something scary, it's like, Brandon!
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
No, he's just awkwardly leaving, okay.
So, Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of...
Alright, they're actually announcing stuff now.
The wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon.
I would like new stuff, not stuff they announced over a year ago.
And, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world, actually like we are now. So beautiful. And we also want to focus, or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity
Cool
for
art.
different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground, the trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more.
Nice.
That's true, and that's the swamp.
Swamp.
Our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
Totally.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here, and our swamp expert, Corey.
Someone else just walking in.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh my god.
The puns are so quick.
This guy's got a completely different atmosphere to everyone else. Oh my god.
So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Boat with a chest. That is cool. All we need is boat with a shulker. That would be the next level. That's cool. For transport and stuff. I see for long journeys. The only thing with that is the elytra exists. And shulkers exist. Shulkers and elytras exist, which make this rubbish, you know?
So useful.
And relaxing.
Like, this is early game stuff. Because if you've got shulkers, if you've been to the end and you've got shulkers and you've got elytras, useless. Because you can travel with the elytras, whole stuff with shulkers, you know?
In the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's really amazing. And you've been working on what I
It
think
is
now
cool.
will be
It's
my
still cool.
favorite tree in Minecraft.
It's very Minecrafty as well. You could see this being added a few years ago and it would be fine.
So
Like,
you
it's
can see
not
here, this is a
too over the
propagule,
top.
And propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow.
Underwater tree.
Mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks.
Oh, interesting.
Propagules are actually
Trees,
growing underneath
water
the
trees.
themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And
Nice.
I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute.
He's gonna nerd out on them.
The propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land.
That is so cool. Underwater trees.
Mangrove trees themselves
And they exist in real
are
life.
actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change,
Nice.
for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Is that a different kind of wood as well?
And on land as well.
What wood is that?
When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
so seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting.
That is
And
cool.
of course,
I've never heard of them.
where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
It's a new wood.
Do come with a new wood type.
It's a new wood.
Add a new tree. We are so happy. Like we get
What's
so
it
many
gonna-
questions from the community. Like,
I'm
"Will
not
we
gonna lie.
do
Already, that looks very similar to jungle.
We're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves.
It looks very similar to jungle.
It's really pretty. And you
Let's
also
be
don't see,
honest.
like, all the blocks here.
I love a new wood type. It's just more texture. It's just more texture.
Gorgeous. I love it.
So even if it looks similar,
I'm
it's
very excited about mangroves, but you
it's
just
still
need to mention
different.
another thing, because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite
That
a
is
lot
very
back and forth,
cool.
and it was a bit tricky to decide how the root should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example, when you like go with a boat, and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a
Cool
nice
art.
feeling
That
to
is
it. Yeah, like in this
cool.
picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being
Yeah.
like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by
Totally.
them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life.
That
You
is
have all the mangroves
cool.
propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome.
What is that?
It's so beautiful.
Is that like stone?
I mean, during sunset, every time.
What's the
I would
floor?
actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I know
What is
that was
that?
not dirt.
Yeah, what is
Not
that?
Olivia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
It's mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually
Oh
added
my
mud
God.
to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of
What
which
is
if you take a
going
dirt block
on?
and put a mud on it, then you can get more mud.
What is
Otherwise,
this?
If you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
Oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, your local mason isn't going
Clay farms.
That's actually true. I
You can get clay. No, that's not a thing, right? You can't get clay by itself. You have to find clay. Renewable clay, kinda. I mean, you have to find dirt. But it's basically renewable clay. Like, you don't have to go looking for it. As long as you can find, like, dirt, you can get mud and clay. This is a lot of stuff being revealed at once. Slow down.
Really cool, like to build with adding
This is
a lot of
cool.
different block sets, and I'm really excited.
I love different blocks.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome.
Mud is very cool addition. They don't usually add stuff from the real world that's like common in the real world.
こんにちは、プチプチです。私からの質問はね、こちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか?
Well, he already knows
so
about
excited
it.
They asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home.
Totally.
At home in Minecraft. So really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere.
I mean, this is what I wanted. You know, after the first 40 minutes of nothing being announced, I'm fine with them announcing everything in like 10 minutes.
Quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Oh my god, that is the thing they were gonna add. And then they didn't because it didn't win in the mob vote. I swear to god, the mob votes and biome votes, they literally just add it a couple years later because they want to add it that much. That's cool though. I like the animations for walking.
They are cute and derpy. That's the
They're
perfect
not
description of
green.
them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell.
Totally.
The frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did it just.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
Totally, yeah.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
They really need to like space out more. Why are they revealing everything so close together? Fireflies, that is cool though.
It's nice and cozy at night, but really,
It's sort of
my favorite part
is
of
a
them is just making the world come to life. Like
Yeah.
there's life going on all around you, and oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention.
Oh my god, that is so unnecessary but cool anyway. I mean, like, it doesn't add much, like, I don't know. That's very...
Now,
10 million fireflies.
but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
And the sugar, and that actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up, but we're really excited to have
Maybe-
fireflies or lightning bugs in the game.
Is that
I
a
wanna
culture
know more
thing?
about baby frogs.
I've never
Yes,
called
so,
it.
you know, all baby mobs in Minecraft.
I swear to god,
tiny
they are
versions
revealing
of the
so
grown
much
up,
so
but these
close
frogs
together.
are actually adding tadpoles.
Tadpoles. God, this is a lot of stuff. But none of it does much, though, I will be honest. Like, what do you do with the frogs? Are they
Once
just
again, you
roaming
deliver on the
about?
promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog.
Ah,
Yeah, as you can see here.
that's interesting.
Two main systems. One is the tadpole system.
That's
and
interesting.
The other one is the cold-blooded system. So,
So you're going to see different types of frogs in different areas. In real life, can frogs...
In real life, there actually are frog variants that
Oh, okay.
pick a color.
It's
depending
literally-
on, like, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to like Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's gonna pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool.
They really need to space out these announcements. They've done it all at once. But
The
that's
third
cool.
one is the tropical frog.
I bet this looks
Venturing
cool.
out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there,
Okay, I wasn't
lovely
expecting that.
tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical
Oh,
frogs
I
is how
see.
just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
I love them.
And I think there was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So like, I
Is
was
this
reading a
another
lot about
real
frogs.
thing?
Oh, wait, maybe that's something new. We read up a lot. So
I do
the
love
fact
that
is really
part of
geeky.
Minecraft. It's kind of educational in terms of stuff. Also being real in real life. Also existing, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
White to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all three of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I love them
all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
Well, that is a lot of stuff to do with frogs, I'll be honest. Tadpole, frog variants, fireflies.
Awesome update, and I mean, I really see the name for the wild update.
That
You
is
get a bit of everything in it.
random.
Yes, and I
Also,
love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see,
yeah.
pretty concept art. It's really like that beautiful.
Good
nature.
contrast.
It's super terrifying, deep dark, and I love that contrast between these two things.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Yeah, we know though, because we can look on Twitter, but okay. There is literally no one who's like, oh, I wonder who will win. Oh yeah, that's cool. New tools. Yeah, that is cool. Is that for Java as well? Minecraft Dungeons stuff. I might get Minecraft Dungeons. It does look like a fun game. Apparently it's quite short, I heard. And there's a lot of DLC that you'll kind of... The world update, yeah. And the mud stuff. I've already forgotten about that. The trees in the mud, I forgot. That is very cool. The wild update 2022. And the frogs. So the mud. Yeah, that's all cool. And it's a very easy way to get clay. The deep dark areas. I really want more info on that. They haven't shown much of that. They might have when I wasn't watching earlier. I did miss a bit. Boat with chest. Oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. God, they've revealed so much so quick that I forgot half of this stuff. The chess one is not. It's not gonna be that. They're not gonna be used often. It's like the mine carts with furnaces and stuff. They're never used. We already know.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable.
It is the LA.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner.
We know the winner, but
Okay, and the winner is
LA. LA.
I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mob.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the wild update, and it's
Ah,
gonna be
it's the
released
wild one.
next year.
Next year, the wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all
Very excited
so
for the
much
snapshots.
Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much. Bye.
Very cool. Very cool. So, I still don't understand why the Mojang Studios animation thing doesn't happen at the when you load up Minecraft. So, that was very cool. I was worried that they weren't going to announce much, but then they did at the end. They announced, like, the mud and all that stuff. So, yeah. World update's very cool. when they say 22, I'm hoping earlier in 2022 rather than later in 2022. And yeah, I'm gonna probably end off now. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff that they announced in the final like 20 minutes there with the mud and the boats and all that stuff. The world update looks pretty good. Very like varied. It's a bit like reminds me of 1.14 a little bit, like a lot of varied stuff, like not just one single topic. Like world is quite broad. So thanks for watching. Excited for the 2022 update, excited for the Alley. I wanted the Alley to win, so that's good. And people are now not going to shut up about the copper golem for a long time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will hopefully stream soon. I know that I haven't really streamed much since, I don't know, the last time I streamed regularly was like 3 or 4 months ago. And then I streamed a little bit. Oh my god. But yeah, I streamed a little bit a few months ago, but I haven't streamed much since like March or April. So I'm not promising anything. I'm probably not going to stream again for months, but yeah, hopefully I will be here for the next Minecraft Live, if that ever happens again. So yeah, pretty cool. Alley is pretty cool addition. Yeah, alright, thank you for watching, gamers.